Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys in the stream once again, and hope everything is going well. Happy Sunday, everybody. The Boston Celtics tonight looking to bounce back on their home floor as they are heavy favorites in this matchup. 19.5-point favorites tonight for Boston, hosting the Memphis Grizzlies. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, everybody. And hopefully the Celtics are able to learn from their mistake on Thursday, because they just came out uninspired, took it easy, and lost the game against the Lakers. They played soft without any physicality there on Thursday night, as you got to go out and earn it on the floor. You can't just be going through the motions like they did on Thursday, and they lost that game 114-105. Boston, every single game besides one, they've bounced back this season. For the Celtics, they get the top record in the NBA, 37-12, 22-3 on their home floor, and this is must-win tonight here, going up against Memphis, which is depleted with injuries. 18-31 record, 13-13 on the road. They're 13th in the West. They've lost 4 straight games, and they got a multitude of injuries on this team. I was going through the players that were on the injury report, and it was crazy. Going through my pregame prep here, 11 players listed on the injury report for this game. They have 8 players listed out for today's matchup, and they're rolling out a starting 5, which has very little NBA experience, which they're going to today. I'll give you guys the starting 5 once we get into tip-off in a little bit, but welcome in, everybody. Just catching up on the chat right now. Let's see. Yep, PC Friars tipping off at the top of the hour. Welcome in, Jeffrey in the stream. Mario, Chris, glad to have you guys join in. Wow, big game from for Xavier last night. For Quincy dropping 43 for X yesterday. Joe, welcome back in. Yeah, I heard a big win yesterday for Indiana State over Drake in that game. Delightful Cello, welcome back on board from Jamaica. Adam, welcome in. Yeah, I caught a good chunk of that game today, Wisconsin against Purdue, and Purdue took it, but Wisconsin kept it close throughout the whole game today. And wow, so Louisville beat Florida State. Man, it's just been upset season this year, and wow. Yeah, Florida State's a while from being in the tournament bracket for them, but man, It's just been such an odd year with all the upsets. Yeah, yesterday I caught some of that Houston Kansas game when I was out. I looked at the scoreboard and Kansas was crushing Houston by like 20 yesterday. Yeah, feel free to keep me updated with the PC score in this one, Jeffrey. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, Indiana State big win over Drake right now. So yeah, your Sycamores looking like they're trending towards being in the bracket as an at-large, um, and then Drake is they're gonna have to win the Missouri Valley Conference tournament in order to get in and get into the March Madness tournament. But yeah, that's gonna be one heck of a Missouri Valley Conference tournament if it does happen. But yeah, feel free to keep me updated there with the PC score. I feel like Jeffrey throughout the course of the stream. I think we're gonna tip off in about 10 minutes from now. In this one here, do I think Duke's gonna get revenge on UNC on March the 9th? Yeah, I'll go for Duke in that one. So I said around the start of the season that they'd split the season series at 1-1. The home team would take the victory for both of the games. So yeah, I think Duke will have a chance to split it. Yeah, Duke's had a solid season for them. They've suffered a couple losses when their key starters have been out, but UNC is looking great on like another level this year for North Carolina. RJ Davis right now in the All-American conversation for him. Yeah, just crazy week from college basketball and stuff. I saw Tennessee beat Kentucky. Tennessee dropped over 100 on Kentucky, and a lot of concern with Kentucky's defense. They have like a top 10 scoring offense this season, but the defense has got lit up this year for Kentucky. So they're probably going to drop back to like probably around like 19 or 20 or so in the rankings, going back-to-back for losses. I think Alabama should be able to get in to the rankings. They've been red hot lately for Alabama. Yeah, Marcus Smart's retired tonight for the Grizzlies. He's not playing, though. They got a laundry list of players out for this game. So this is one of the Celtics here. They just need to learn from their mistakes on Thursday and just bounce back. There's no need for this to be a competitive game going into halftime. The Celtics should be up by at least 15 at halftime at least. It'd be good if they can get up by like 20, 25, 30 on this team at halftime, and they should win by at least 30. Well, they're favored by 19.5 points, but I mean 25, 30 at least, you would think, based on the starting lineup that they're playing today for the Grizzlies. This is the injuries right now that Memphis has. So Ja Morant, season-ending injury, he's listed out for the end of the year. Desmond Bane is still out due to a left ankle sprain. Brandon Clark, he is out. Jaren Jackson Jr., he is out tonight as well, same as Jake LaRavia. Marcus Smart's out due to a right ring finger tear that he suffered. That was last month. He took a 3 and he got injured on that 3-point shot from like a month ago. Zaire Williams listed out. Victor Oladipo listed out. So they have 8 players listed out, plus 1 player doubtful before the start of this game with Xavier Tillman. And then John Conchar and Vince Williams Jr. came into this game questionable tonight for Memphis. So 11 players total on the injury report before today's game. And they announced the starters. This is the starting 5 that they have. Just very little experience with a starting 5. It's Jacob Gilyard, Luke Kennard, Gigi Johnson, David Roddy, and Trey Jamison. That's the 5 starters tonight for Memphis. Yeah, no problem. Best of luck to the watch party there for Jeffrey there. Xavier, do I think they'll have NCAA tournament chances? Probably not right now as an at-large. So I'd say for them, the best bet would be to win the Big East tournament, in my opinion. Yeah, Butler's come out of nowhere. I think it was Jerry Palm from CBS. He put Butler as an 11 seed. He didn't even have Providence listed in the bracket, so he had Butler over Providence when Providence beat Butler in overtime in late December. And yeah, Butler's trending in the right direction. They just picked up a big win yesterday for them. So yeah, they're like borderline right now on the bracket. Yeah, Houston, they'll probably drop to like 6 or 7, most likely. So a couple spots down for them. Kansas really needed that. It's just so tough to go into Kansas and win games. Yeah, Wisconsin's going to be dropping down too because they lost both of their games that they played this week for Wisconsin. And then there's teams outside the top 10 that also lost. Texas Tech lost yesterday too. Yeah, Alabama's right now at 24. They're going to shoot up a lot in the top 25 for Alabama. And yeah, South Carolina is getting ranked on Monday, so they'll be in the top 25 any way possible because Oklahoma's just free fell back for them. Oklahoma's going to be out. TCU is going to be out. Those two are guaranteed out of the bracket out of the AP top 25 poll come Monday. Yeah, hopefully they're able to get someone who has experience there for the BC job, hopefully, for the new head coach. Do I think Indiana State could be in the tournament, crack the top 25 from the victory last night against Drake? Yeah, I do think they have a chance. They just got to keep on winning games for them. And then I think Murray State that year with Ja on the team back in 2019, they were ranked in the top 25 like the last week of the season for them, and they entered a tournament with I think it was 3 losses that year. They entered a tournament, so yeah, kind of like a similar strength of schedule Indiana State's had for them. Just keep on winning games and have teams above you slip up, and that's what's been happening. There's teams above them that keep on slipping up, and they're gonna be surpassing teams. So they are receiving 5 votes this week. Ole Miss, they've been slipping up lately. They lost against Auburn yesterday, so they should at least pass Ole Miss. Memphis, who was ranked at number 28 this week. They shouldn't even be receiving votes next week for Memphis. They've completely just crashed down. They're probably going to miss the tournament, honestly, for them. They're right now last team in, first team out at the moment. Hey, what's good, Uncle Pizzo? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you stop by, man. Yeah, big win yesterday for the Lakers there. Charlize, welcome back in. Getting ready to tip off in a couple minutes from now. Celtics 10-1 after a loss this season. They've only lost 2 games in a row twice, so they've only gone on a losing streak once, and that was all the way back in early November against Minnesota and Philly. So this is one that you got to take care of business in this game today. Just learn from the mistakes that you had on Thursday when AD and LeBron didn't play, and take this game seriously. The fans paid money for this ticket on a Sunday to come watch the Celtics play. Fans paid money for this ticket. Jaylen Brown's out for tonight's game, so he's the only player listed out. Lower back tightness. But if you're Boston here, you just gotta take care of business, play with inspiration. Don't take them too light. And intensity, physicality, aggressiveness, not being soft. That's how you're going to win this game, because there was a lot of issues with that on Thursday. Porzingis needs to be much stronger inside the key. He was looking soft there, just missing rebounds, couldn't squeeze the ball down low. The Celtics just came out flat, uninspired. 9 turnovers in the first quarter on Thursday against the Lakers. Those guys were just going through the motions. They were just there showing up for the paycheck and didn't even care about win or lose. You got to show some Celtics pride, Celtics passion. And you're wearing that jersey for a reason there, because 17 chips in the history of the NBA for Boston. You're wearing that jersey with Celtics pride and just playing down to some of their opponents this season for them. They had that game that they took in overtime against the Pistons. They kept the Pistons losing streak alive to close out December. This is what the starting 5 looks like here tonight. Only one player listed out for the Celtics, that is Jaylen Brown. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Kristaps Porzingis. The starting lineup tonight for Boston, Memphis. goes out with this starting lineup tonight. Jacob Gilliard, Luke Kennard, G.G. Jackson, David Roddy, and Trey Jamison. That is the starting five tonight for Memphis. Memphis comes in as a massive underdog, 19.5-point underdog in this matchup. Celtics on their home floor looking to take care of business. Hey, what's good, Nayland Industry? Welcome in. Yeah, big win for Purdue today. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Sending my prayers out there to your mother. That's so sad. Oh, man. That's terrible, Joe. Wishing a speedy recovery, and hopefully they'll be able to put her up in a house temporarily and get it fixed real soon. So sorry. That's terrible. Celtics going in the White City jerseys tonight for this matchup. Memphis on the road as they'll go in the black jerseys tonight. Golden numbers, white letters. Memphis right to left, Boston left to right on the floor, as it will be Porzingis going up with Trey Jamison for the opening tip, and the Celtics control the opening tip as we are underway. Boston looking to see if they can attack the paint much more. They attempted 48 total threes in the last game. They go straight to the paint. They'll go straight to the free throw line 10 seconds into action. Exactly like I like it right there. Porzingis will shoot 2 at the free throw line as he gets the Grizzlies into a quick personal foul 10 seconds into the game. Targets number 55 of Memphis down low, Trey Jamison, who picks up the shooting foul. So Boston against the Lakers, they had just 7 total free throws. I mean, you got to stop settling for threes and get to the charity stripe. Be aggressive, attack, go downhill on your opponent. And hopefully they learn something tonight. Porzingis just missed the first free throw. Yep, definitely need me in the locker room for an inspiration. Free throw number 2, it's good. Boston on top 1-0, and we'll see if they do stay out in front throughout this entire game. Grizzlies, 107.2 points per game. That's the fewest points scored by an NBA team this season on points average per game. Top of the key, Jacob Gilliard from the Richmond Spiders. Lobs off of the elbow, back to the wing, off to Kennard. Kennard, baseline drive, dish out to the outside, and that's out of bounds. Mistake right there by Memphis as it was Luke Kennard who missed the mark in the pass, and one possession, one turnover by Memphis. Possession 2 now for the Celtics. Yeah, this is a game here that the Celtics need to take 130-75. And straightaway 3 missed off the rim short by Porzingis. So that's the first 3-point shot attempt of the game, 45 seconds in. Kennard sends it off to Roddy at the left wing of the perimeter. Offensive foul. 2 personal fouls picked up by Memphis in the first minute of action right now as they push off around the perimeter. It will go right back over to Boston. Jeannie, welcome back in. Thanks for stopping by. And they're without their key big man who has to substitute out. So Trey Jamison, not even a minute in, has to head towards the benches. He just picked up another personal foul for him. Celtics with the basketball. Porzingis off to White. Kick out quarter into the air to Horford. Missed the 3, no good off the mark. Celtics with 2 attempted shots, both being 3-point shots so far the first minute. Gotta learn to attack the paint. Bounce pass off the roll down underneath. They'll set it out to the wing. Roddy shoots the 3, missed off the back rim. Tatum collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor now for the Celtics. Top of the key. Tatum at the right wing. Crossover. Drives inside the paint. Tatum right to the rim. Scores. Kiss off the glass. Up and in off the backboard. There you go. Taking it the distance. Tatum going coast to coast off the rebound. Alex, welcome back in. Glad to have you in the stream, man. Outside, it will be a 3 taken at the wing. That is well off the mark. Missed by Memphis. Hit the bottom left part of the backboard. White. Cross court into the hands to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Hand off Holiday. Spots up. Shoots the 3. Skidded off the rim. No good. A rebound collected in the corner by Memphis. Yeah, I'd probably go Kansas there based on strength of schedule. Purdue's actually played like the toughest non-conference schedule out of anybody, but the Big 12 has just been a gauntlet in terms of strength of schedule this season. David Roddy takes the distance off the made layup. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Celtics defense. Tatum at the right wing. Bounce pass off the roll down. Underneath it, and Drew Holiday soars up, gets the layup. Good teamwork right there. Tatum with an assist. The bounce pass down low off the Holiday for the 2. Memphis with possession. They turn the corner. Kennard swings it out to Gilliard. Up fake, dribbles up free throw circle. His pass deflected and intercepted by Holiday. Celtics 2-on-1. Gonna score up the floor. Horford lobs it up over the top for Tatum. In transition, throws it down with a two-handed dunk. Excellent start here right now. 7-2 for Boston. 3 turnovers by Memphis. 0 by the Celtics. Like what I'm seeing so far in this game. Roddy, top of the key. Hands it off, dribbled towards the left wing. Number 45, G.G. Jackson. Swings it out to the wing off to Gilliard. Gilliard, baseline drive over Horford. No good. Missed the layup. Putbacks there, though, for 2 for the Grizzlies. So it's now 7-4. Hey, what's good? PD on the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Good start for PC as well. Thanks for the update there, Jeffrey. So Providence up over Villanova early on, 4-2. Celtics have won the previous 15 out of 16 against Memphis. Tatum spots up, takes the 3. Missed off the back rim, and the Celtics pick up an offensive foul committed on the illegal screen set by Derek White. So turnover committed there for Boston, and we'll go back to Memphis. 3-point lead for the Celtics. Memphis with a possession. Gilliard slides it off to Kennard. Launches the 3 for the tie. Off the back rim, no good. The rebound secured by Tatum. Tatum up the floor, crossing midcourt. Entry pass down low. Horford, triple team, snags it down low. Puts it up, puts it through. It's good for 2. Good position right there inside the key beyond the defense for Big Al Horford. Gilliard, crossover, top of the key, working on the Horford. Slides it off to his right, to the TD guarded logo off to Kennard. Dribbles up, step back jumper, deep 2 over. White missed off the mark, no good. Holiday collects the defensive rebound. Celtics up the floor, lob down low. Horford possession up underneath, and another easy bucket. Back-to-back entry passes scored by Big Al Horford. Derek White with assists. Liking what I'm seeing right now. Take it right into the paint. Boston, 10 of the 11 so far. To the paint, every single basket made inside the interior. G.G. Jackson spots up, takes the 3 over. Horford puts it through for the triple. Pure stroke right there by G.G. Jackson, really breaking out lately for the Grizzlies. White backs his way in. Kennard at the left corner. White lobs it off to Porzingis, knocked down and followed by Kennard as Kennard picks up his first personal. So early foul trouble so far in this game for Memphis. This will be an inbound coming up now for the Celtics, and it's been a good start here for Boston. Couple entry passes. Holiday draws a double team outside off to Horford. Horford will try a 3. No good around the rim and out. Missed over Jackson. Memphis down by 4 right now. Gilliard dribbles up. Drives to the free throw circle. Takes the jumper. 18-footer. Splashes it. Able to create space right there, working on Drew Holiday. Drew had to go and basically guard 2 players. There was a roller inside the paint as well that was left wide open, but Gilliard took the deep 2 and connected on it. Holiday fires the pass, top of the key. Porzingis, both feet behind the arc, takes the 3, makes it. Bing, baby. Right there, Kristaps Porzingis strolls the 3. Celtics by 5, 7 minutes left to go in the first. Gilliard on the outside into the hands of G.G. Jackson. He drives inside. Jackson, no good the first time. Alter by Porzingis. Porzingis tipped it over to Horford. They got it back, though, for Memphis. Actually, Jackson had it back of the hardwood right over Horford. That was an incredible save right there by Jackson. Celtics have it now, though. Right baseline dribble, White. Swings it out on top. Holiday dribbles up straight line. Slides it off to the wing to White. Takes the 3, and he connects on it. Timeout on the floor by Memphis. Back-to-back 3s for the Celtics. They lead 17-9. As we go into timeout, 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. That's called Celtics basketball right there. Intensity, playing with grit, physicality, attacking the defense. Good start. Not taking the Grizzlies too lightly right now. Learning from your mistakes on Thursday, because against these types of teams, you got to mop these teams right off the floor. And right now they're doing that. 7 for 11 shooting, 64% shooting for the Celtics. They've scored 10 points via the paint out of the 17. And also been able to get Memphis into a little bit of foul trouble right now. Memphis with 3 personal fouls, 2 by their big man, Trey Jamison, 1 by Luke Kennard. So good start here for Boston. 6:35 remaining in the first. Yep, Pacers playing right now. I'm going to go through a quick scoreboard update. So if you guys are just joining in, the Grizzlies are severely depleted with injuries. They have 8 players listed out entering this game. They had 11 total players in the injury injury report entering tonight's game. There's a couple other games going on in the NBA today. Right now, Pacers lead the Hornets 11-5, and then the Heat and Clippers just tipped off. The Heat up 4-0 against the Clippers. So 2 games currently going on. There's the Rockets and T-Wolves, which will tip off in around 40 minutes at the top of the hour at 7, same as the Raptors at Thunder. And then there's 2 games that's gone final today as well. The Suns crushed the Wizards 140-112. Celtics have an easy schedule this week, relatively. They got, after this, they have an extra break as they'll take on the Hawks on the Wednesday, and then they face the Wizards on Friday, and that will wrap up their 7-game homestand. Standing applause, Marcus Smart getting that standing applause here tonight. Not in uniform from Memphis, but he's in street clothes for this game. Still recovering from injury, but standing applause by the Boston Celtics crowd. The heart and soul for Boston since the start of his career for Marcus Smart. Love to see him back in Celtics green someday. But on the video board, they got "Thank you, Marcus Smart" on the video board for number 36. And all he has done throughout the Celtics career. DPOY a couple years ago for Marcus Smart. And just Celtics legend for Marcus Smart. That was heartbreaking when Boston had to trade him. Just the heart and soul of the team. But definitely would love to see him back once again in Celtics green, as he just had a standing ovation from the crowd during this timeout, as they gave him a big warm welcome during this timeout now. Hockey from home, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. College basketball scores right now. Providence up over Villanova in a defensive game, 6-3. PC's defense, man, is just keeping them in games all season long. Their defense is a force. And that's basically the only game in terms of, like, that's key right now. Purdue won at Wisconsin today, 75-69. And yeah, that was the only other, like, Power 5 game going on. There's a couple others later tonight. Nebraska at Illinois. That's tipping off in 8 minutes, actually, from now. Nebraska at number 14, Illinois. Big game for Nebraska there in the bubble. So here we go. Free throws at the line for Memphis. We come back from the timeout as David Roddy got fouled. He'll shoot 2. First one's good. Hey, what's good, Michael? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, things going pretty well. Second free throw bounces in. So Roddy gets them both. 6-point lead for Boston. Nayland, welcome on board. Thanks for being a part here on the stream. Celtics with a possession right now. Porzingis at the free throw circle. Sends it off to Tatum left wing. Tatum guarded by Gilliard. Lobs it over to Porzingis. Porzingis free throw circle. Off fake. Dribbles out Porzingis. Floats up the shot. Draws the contact. And he gets fouled. So Porzingis here will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Second trip today at the free throw line for Porzingis. And based on how this quarter goes, they might have more free throws than they did the entire game against the Lakers on Thursday. First one by Porzingis. Got the bounce. It's in. Yeah, I saw that this morning. So Bill Belichick put out in the Boston Globe that he put out his thank you. Yeah, there were billboards on Route 1 near Foxborough that had "Thank you, Bill" on it a couple weeks ago. Second free throws go by Porzingis. 3 for 4 at the free throw line. They went just 7 for 7 the entire game against the Lakers on Thursday. At the right wing with Gigi Jackson. He's guarded by Tatum. First time on the floor for Sam Hauser here for the Celtics. Celtics with Hauser, Horford, Porzingis, and Tatum to 5 in the court. Baseline drive for Memphis. They give it out to the left baseline. Jumper taken before the buzzer went off and the shot clock. No good. Missed the rim short by Roddy. Celtics with a possession. Tatum finds Horford. Passes right corner. White. Catch and fire 3. Rattles in. That's good for another made 3 by Derek White. Double-digit leads first time today here for Boston. 3 for 7 from the perimeter. Their threes are dropping, which makes them lethal, but when their threes aren't dropping, you gotta find a way to win by taking it into the paint. And this is what I'd like to see more from Boston, is going more to the paint, attacking and getting to the free throw line. Tatum playing hero ball there. Jacks up a step back 3 at the wing, missed off the mark. Kennard up the floor with a 3, missed to round it out. Offensive rebound, put back, miss from point blank range, short. Second chance opportunity, drops in for 2 by David Roddy. 22-13 right now. 5 minutes left to go in the first as Tatum finds White. White dribbles towards his left around the perimeter, sends it off to Hauser, bounce pass left corner, Horford, back over to Hauser, catching fire, 3 off the back rim, no good. Tatum collects the offensive rebound, Tatum dribble drive, throws it down inside the paint with a right-handed punch down. Tatum saw a clearance there, just took it straight down the lane and threw it down with authority with a right-handed flush. No Jaylen Brown today, deflected out of bounds off Porzingis, and it will stay Memphis basketball. Davender, welcome in. Best of luck out there. Hopefully that's able to come through today for you. Yeah, Tatum's only attempted 1 3. He missed it for him. This has been more of a paint game so far for him, just getting downhill to the rim. Inbound here for Memphis. Down by 11, largest deficit. Roddy dribbles up free throw circle. Kick out to the corner. 3 in the air for Memphis. Missed off the back rim, no good by the Grizzlies as the Celtics collect the rebound. White up the floor, sends it off to Porzingis. Top of the key up fake, bounce past Tatum, cuts here. Tatum inside the key, stripped, lost the halo, turns it over. No call by the referees. There was contact there as Tatum got bumped into a 3 in transition. Missed around the rim and out, tapped off the glass as the Celtics collect the defensive rebound. White up the floor. Finds Tatum top of the key. Tatum looking to connect on his first 3. Takes it off the back rim, no good. Missed by Tatum. Offensive rebound back to Cordet. Porzingis outside Hauser over to Tatum once again. Tatum backs his way one-on-one at the right elbow. Tatum attacks inside the paint to the rim. No good. He missed the layup. Doing a little bit too much right now for Tatum. Not getting his other teammates involved. Jackson denied at the rim by Porzingis. The Grizzlies get it back though. They'll take a 3. Splash. They hit it. 24-16. Getting interesting right now. A couple second chance opportunities for Memphis, and Celtics should be blowing this team out of the water right now. Porzingis catching fire. 3 at the wing. That is well short, and the Celtics are settling. Taking way too many threes and not connecting right now. 3 for 11 from the perimeter. They have gone right back to Missoula ball, and that's not going to help them out in the playoff situation. Out to the wing. They'll fire 3 from Memphis off the back rim. No good. That was missed. From the perimeter there for the Grizzlies. Celtics with it. Lob down low. Porzingis triple teamed outside. Finds White. Spots up. Takes the 3 straight away. No good. They missed another 3. They just are stone cold right now. Can't connect. Drive kick. G.G. Jackson stepped out of bounds. Turned over by Memphis. Both of these teams have been playing basketball for a little while. How about this block, though? G.G. Jackson denied. It was actually by Derek White. Yeah, Derek White and Porzingis next to each other at the rim, but Derek White, massive block on G.G. Jackson on the slam dunk. We take the timeout. Celtics by 8, 24-16. All right, so we head to the timeout. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. What's good, Gregory in the stream? Welcome in, man. Glad to have you find the channel. Appreciate it. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this one here, Celtics or Grizzlies. Yeah, Boston should be just blowing this team out of the water right now, and they started to settle for too many threes. Like, 12 attempted threes by the Celtics. They've only made 3. I know the analytics and stuff by Joe Mazzulla says that you want to make those threes so the threes can outweigh the twos, but you got to go for the easier percentage shots. And right now, this is what it's telling you. The Celtics are 9 for 20 from the floor. They made 6 twos. They made 3 threes. They've attempted 20 shots. 12 of those are threes. They're 3 for 12 from 3. They're 6 for 8 from 2. You just got to keep on going at them at the rim. Like, that was what was working on in the first 5 minutes. They had 10 points in the paint, whereas the Grizzlies had just 4 in the first 5 minutes. And right now, Memphis is out hustling the Celtics on the glass, 16-11 for Memphis right now without an actual big man on the floor. That's not a good sign right there. Like, you got Porzingis, you got Horford, Cornet's back healthy. You got 3 big men that's played so far in this game. You got a starting lineup with 2 bigs, and yet you're -6 in the glass to begin this game. I mean, that's gonna, or 16 to 12. They're -4 right now in the glass in this game, and that's gotta change. And offensive rebounds have been an issue so far. It's 7-2 in offensive rebounds in favor of Memphis right now. Luckily for Boston, they've only turned it over once so far, because that was a massive issue against the Lakers. They came out, they turned it over 9 times in the first quarter. But since the first 5 minutes, where they had 10 paint points. They've only had 2 ever since in the previous 5. You need to start attacking the teeth of this defense, getting them into foul trouble, going to the free throw line instead of settling for threes because they're bricking them right now. And the 3 ball isn't going to help you win every single game this year. You got to find ways to win when the threes aren't dropping, and they just haven't learned from those mistakes. Hey, what's good, Jack City? Welcome back in. Glad to have you back in, man. Yeah, Celtics looking good right now. Largest lead's been by 11, but they should be blowing this team by like 15 or more. As the Celtics, as we come back from the timeout, they just turned it over. Peyton Pritchard to the wrong player right there, as it was Jacob Gilyard who came with the steal. Jacob Gilyard, top 5 in the nation during his career at Richmond for college basketball and steals per game. Left-handed layup, that's good at the rim for 2 by G.G. Jackson. 6-point game right now, Celtics with a possession. Holiday sends it on top over to Tatum. Tatum moves now right corner into the hands of Hauser. Pass over to Cornette. Shovels down low. Fall away at the low block. No good. Missed off the mark by Holiday. Tough shot right there off the turnaround. Up the floor it goes to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Tatum. Towards his left. Sends it off to a Gilyard now. Gilyard drives on Pritchard inside the key. Gilyard passes out left corner. They'll take a 3 from Memphis. They hit it. It's only a 3-point game. It's going to be a 4. They count as a 2. One of his feet was on the 3-point line. 7-zip run, though, by the Grizzlies. That is Matthew Hurt from the Duke Blue Devils. A lot of these players are either first, second, or third-year players on the floor right now for Memphis. Quarter 3. There you go. Bang, bang. JT drills the triple. Finally. That's Jason Tatum's first 3 tonight right now, as he's got 9, the top score. Hey, what's good? Hoa on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it for being a part of the channel. Missed the left-handed layup. No good off the top of the glass there by Memphis. Up the floor with Holiday. Holiday's on the floor with Pritchard, Tatum, Luke Cornette, and Sam Hauser. Holiday sends it off to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Gilyard, 101. Size advantage. Tatum elevates for the J. Stripped up in the air. He gets fouled. And this will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Jason Tatum. So Tatum so far getting to attack mode, 4 for 8, 3 of those buckets via 2s. Tatum's first shot is good. 8-point advantage for the Celtics right now. Hey, Ron, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in. This has been a good start here for Boston so far. Much, much better game played than on Thursday. Second free throw rolls in by Tatum. Tatum already with double figures with 11. No Jaylen Brown tonight for the Celtics. He's the lone player listed out. The Grizzlies depleted with injuries. They have 8 players total listed out. They had 11 players entered this game on the injury report for Memphis. Final minute left to go in the first. Grizzlies with a possession. Hand off to Scottie Pippen Jr. Turns the corner, dribbles up, free throw circle. Dish out to the right corner. Here's a 3 taken by Memphis. Missed off the mark. No good by Gilyard. Offensive rebound right back to Memphis, though. Pippen floats up the runner, missed the rim short, pinwheels around the defense. Another offensive rebound pulled down there for Memphis. Celtics having trouble boxing out in the defensive glass, and now finally they get a defensive rebound there with Hauser. Holiday cross court into the hands to Tatum. Tatum guarded on the outside by Matthew Hurt from the Duke Blue Devils. Approaching 20 seconds left to go. Tatum crossover, step back 3 in the air over Hurt. Missed off the front rim, no good. A rebound secured by Pippen. The final 12 seconds left to go in the first, and Memphis will have the final shot here to close out the first quarter. Pippen crossover, dribbles inside, and the Celtics gave a foul. That's only their second personal. Holiday commits to reach in with 7.6 seconds. Hey, what's good? Jeff in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you in the stream for a first-timer here. O'Shea Brissett will check in for the final 7.6 seconds here in the first. And Luke Cornette will take a seat on the bench now for Boston. Inbound in the front court for Memphis. Final 6 seconds now. Grizzlies with a possession. Pippen dribbles up. Takes the jumper deep 2 over Holiday. Missed off the mark. No good. Pritchard collects the rebound. And we close out at the end of the first. 29-20. Celtics up by 9. Right now against Memphis at the end of 1. Memphis hanging in there. But this is a game that Boston, a heavy favorite. They just got to take care of business, do their job tonight. And right now they've done it through the first quarter, controlling this game. Tatum, 11 out of the 29 as the Celtics lead by 9. All right, good start for Boston, coming out much better than how they played in the last game on Thursday. Riley, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover on the channel. And feel free to let us know who you guys are rooting for out here tonight, Celtics or Grizzlies tonight in this one. What's good for Purple Banana? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being a part here of the channel. Yeah, much better start here on Thursday. Celtics were a 15.5-point favorite against the Lakers on Thursday, and just they had 9 turnovers in that first quarter. Tonight, taking care of the ball much better. Just 2 total turnovers so far. I like how they got out and attacked. Hopefully, they'll be able to keep on doing that. Yes, I went live on Thursday night for Celtics versus Lakers. Yeah, that was bad. So they were just they played with no Celtics pride, no Celtics passion. It looked like they were just there to collect their paychecks on Thursday. They came out soft, just uninspired. It was terrible. Like they looked like they were going through the motions and taking them. Once they heard that AD and LeBron were not playing, it looked like they were just going through the motions and taking them so light. And like Porzingis got out hustled by Jackson Hayes throughout that game. Porzingis looked soft on Thursday. And there was a lot of opportunities that he had for offensive rebounds, so they got stripped in the key, just not strong enough down low against Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes clearly outperformed Porzingis on Thursday. And today, much better game. The big takeaway from that loss on Thursday was that the Celtics were just doing Joe Mazzulla ball the whole game. They were jacking up threes. They attempted 48 threes out of 98 shots total. 48 of those were threes on Thursday. They barely went to the free throw line. They went 7 for 7 on Thursday night at the free throw line. Today, in the first quarter, they're 5 for 6. So, much better job at the free throw line so far for Boston as we come back now for the start of the second quarter. Right to left on the floor, Memphis with a possession as we begin quarter number 2 of action. G.G. Jackson receives the handoff from Gilliard. Dribbles inside the paint, fell inside a key. No foul call or anything there as he just fell inside a key and he turned it over. Pritchard came up with a steal on the outside. Holiday. 5 players on the floor for the Celtics. Holiday, Pritchard, Cornette, O'Shea, Brissett, and Hauser. Pritchard took a 3, missed off the mark. Offensive rebound controlled by Cornette. Out to the corner. Pritchard again with another 3, missed off the front rim. No good as well. Grizzlies 2 for 13 from 3. Celtics only 4 for 16. Exactly what I said in the pregame and what I keep on saying. Boston needs to keep on attacking and going for twos. The entry passes and lobs were working in this game. Huge rejection. Cornette denies. Matthew Hurt inside the low post. Hurt gets it back. Fall away. Over Brissett. He connects on it. 7-point game. Matthew Hurt from the Duke Blue Devils. Pritchard finds Holiday at the top. Holiday forced towards his left. Across the floor off to Brissett. Brissett dribbles inside. Brissett contacted. No call. Cornette battles on the glass. Tipped up. Cornette. Brissett. Offensive rebound. Brissett. Put back. It's up. It's good. Up and in off the backboard. Plus the foul by O'Shea Brissett. 4 rebounds on that possession there by Boston. First one no good. Second one tip missed off the mark by Cornette. Third no good. The fourth, Brissett soars up between 2 defenders. Got it. Put back and 1. Big bucket there by Brissett, and he makes the free throw. That's all hustle there. Number 12 in white and green. He is back. O'Shea Brissett, the 3-point play complete for the Celtics with a 10-point lead. Scottie Pippen Jr. dribbles towards his right, into the hands at the right wing perimeter here for Memphis. They move it on top to Jackson. G.G. Jackson dribbles, pass off the roll down underneath, and no good, missed the layup. Off the glass, a little bit too strong there for Memphis as the Celtics with a chance to add to it. Pritchard looking to get on the board tonight. Finds Hauser at the edge of the midcourt logo. Hauser slows it down, bounce past Luke Cornette. Cornette, not a perimeter shooter, hands it off top of the keeper Brissett. Brissett dribble drive right down the lane inside to the rim. No good, missed the layup. Offensive rebound back to Cornette, finds Pritchard. Steps into a wide open 3, missed off the rim, no good. Tipped over to Jackson for the defensive board for Memphis. Pippen weaves his way right past Hauser, straight to the cup. He scores up and in off the glass with a made layup. That's a burst of speed right there by Scottie Pippen Jr. to go downhill to the rim. Holiday gives up the wide open 2. Instead, they pass it up for an open 3. Oh, it works out. Bang, bang by O'Shea Brissett. He's in the zone right now. He's got a quick 6 points. 35-24. O'Shea Brissett out to a great start off the bench today. This has been a positive sign, seeing bench points. Memphis will take the 3 with Pippen. He splashes it. 35-27. 8-point game right now. 9:15 left to go before halftime. Pritchard sends it over to Cornette, top of the key. Into the hands of Holiday. Dribbles towards his left. Crossover. Finds Pritchard. Steps into another open 3. And Pritchard is way off the mark. It hit the back of the heel. Off the mark. No good. Memphis with possession. Pippen. Scottie Pippen Jr. guarded by Pritchard. Slides it off to his left. Hurt to the corner. Here's a 3 taken. And they make it for Memphis. It's only a 5-point game. Joe Mazzulla burns a timeout. 35-30 right now. The Lakers were making a bunch of threes on Thursday. And the Grizzlies hanging in there right now. 8:48 left to go. Celtics looking to make some adjustments as Joe Mazzulla has to burn a timeout. Right now, Peyton Pritchard is not the answer. Peyton Pritchard, 0 for 4 from the floor. Right now for him, all from 3-point range. This is what I mean about hero ball and stuff. I mean, you're left wide open from 3-point range, but if you're not finding your stroke, not in a rhythm making your threes, then you gotta make an effort to get to the rim. And right now, the Celtics are struggling from 3. 26%, 5 for 19 from 3. If their threes are dropping, they're up by 20 right now. I guarantee you that, but nope. You gotta attack if you're Boston here. Like, I keep on saying it every single stream. It's not sustainable. You're not gonna win a championship if you keep on taking 45 to 53s per game. That's why they lead the NBA in 3-point makes per game, averaging 16, because they attempt. They're one of the top tier teams in 3-point shooting attempts. Yet they rank around, I think it's like the back of the top 10, so around like 7th or 8th in the top 10 in 3-point shooting percentage. So they're not like the Clippers shooting the cover off the ball from 3 at like 40%, leading the league from 3. Hey, what's good? Mario in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. Anars, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you back in. Yeah, Memphis keeping it close right now. Memphis with a really young starting lineup out there. This is a game that the Celtics should be blowing this team out of the water, but the Grizzlies rolled out this starting 5 tonight. So this was the starting 5 they had playing tonight. David Roddy, G.G. Jackson, Trey Jameson, Luke Kennard, Jacob Gilyard. That's the starting 5. Okay, Tosun. Yeah, it's he played for Princeton last year, the point forward. He's got 10 rebounds. He's number 18. Tosun. He was part of the Princeton team that upset Arizona last year at the NCAA tournament. He's got 10 rebounds so far. 6 of those are offensive rebounds. Yeah, the roster that I printed off, he wasn't even on the roster. So that's who's getting all the offensive rebounds basically for Memphis. Back to action, 8:45 left to go before halftime. Peyton Pritchard still on the floor. He's yet to make a shot. 0 for 4 so far, all from the perimeter. Derek White on the floor with Holiday, Pritchard, Horford, and Brissett. Brissett's really showing something lately. White shovels down low over to Holiday. That should have been a goaltend. No call by the referees. Memphis turned it over at midcourt. Pritchard with a steal off to Holiday in the corner. Takes it, and he makes it from downtown. There you go. Drew getting the bucket. After the other one should have counted previous to that, but no, according to the officials. But he made a 3 right back in response. That's a good response there from Boston coming back from the timeout. Really needed that bucket. Memphis attacks, dribble drive inside the paint, no good. Put back is there though for 2 by number 55, the big man Trey Jameson. 6-point game. Memphis hanging in right now. Offensive rebounds in the favor of the Grizzlies, 12-7. Skip pass, right wing. Horford with a 3, around the rim and out. Tipped up by Brissett, tapped it to the wrong player. It's a Grizzlies defensive rebound. Kennard, up fake, gets past Holiday, slides it out to the top. Gilliard, outside, Kennard, wide open 3. He hits it. 38-35, and the Celtics gotta know Luke Kennard, sharpshooter throughout his entire career, former Clipper. He can take those and he can make those. Top of the key with White, slides it over to Pritchard at the left wing. Pritchard at the left baseline. Pritchard 101 guarded by Gilliard. Scrappy defender from Richmond. Pritchard contacted, goes up in the motion. Pritchard up and then off the backboard, scores for 2. 40-35 right now. Peyton Pritchard right there. First time he got rejected. Try again. Just did that. Got the bucket. Vegas, what's good? Welcome back in the stream, man. The Celtics should be blowing this team out the water right now somehow. This is only a 5-point game with 11 players listed on the injury report from Memphis entering tonight's game. Floater inside a key, missed off the mark, no good by Scottie Pippen Jr. Rebound control for Boston. Holiday dish out to the right wing and Pritchard out of bounds. Couldn't handle it cleanly. It's a turnover for Boston. Man, Drew Holiday, just, you're in a fast break, just attack and go to the rim. I don't know if he's lost confidence in his twos for Drew, but there's been a couple times in this game we've seen a wide open at the rim, passing up in the open 2 to kick it back out to a shooter for the open 3, and it hasn't worked out right now. Under 6:40 left to go before halftime. Matthew Hurt moves it out to the top. Pippen into the hands to Gilliard. Gilliard guarded by White. Jacks up the 3 over White. Jacob Gilliard connects on it. It's only a 2-point game, 40-38. You got to be kidding me right now. Joe Mazzulla again having this team play soft. Tatum on the floor alongside White, Porzingis, Holiday, and Horford. Top of the key, White. The whole NBA is getting a textbook on how to stop the Celtics team. All you have to do is stop the 3. And what we've seen here historically in the past is that sharp-shooting teams are going to lose all the time to physical teams, no matter what happens, because Golden State has that textbook on Boston, and they were already able to beat them once this season. Tatum here will head to the free throw line, shoot 2. I mean, this is not sustainable right now. Like, if they keep on playing like this, it's going to be a fireable offense coming up soon if Joe Mazzulla keeps on having his team play like this and they're not finding their stroke from 3. Like, I think you're looking at, if the Celtics somehow get knocked out in the first round, then Mazzulla's definitely gone. He's going to get canned, because this whole offensive system that they have run for the Celtics here, by just live by the 3, die by the 3, it's not going to be sustainable come playoff time. You got to do what was working in the first 5 minutes of this game. Entry passes down low. You get the size advantage in this matchup. Got to get there to the rim, as that is good for the made layup. Downhill to the rim there for David Roddy. Back to a 2-point game. 42-40. Grizzlies hanging in. 8 for 13 this quarter from Memphis. Celtics 4 for 13 right now from the floor this quarter. The lob to Porzingis. Porzingis fires the pass. Wide open. There you go. 2 and then flushed by Al Horford. Great backdoor cut there by Al Porzingis with the playmaking. Exactly what I said. Just, you got 2 bigs in the floor right now. You got the size advantage. Just take it to the rim. The center that they started was Jamison as he rolls down. And Jamison will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 as Tatum commits the blocking foul. Edith, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Jaren Jackson Jr. listed out tonight. There should be no issue with this game for the Celtics going to the interior in scoring. They get a 24-year-old right now on the floor with Trey Jamison, who got the start today. Very little NBA experience from Memphis. And they just are not attacking the paint enough. And they're starting to get complacent, and the first free throw is good by Jamison. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. Handoff from Porzingis to White. Lob to Porzingis. Clear-cut size advantage over Gilliard, and that is so easy. 7'3" over 5'9". Half his size almost looked like that on the camera angle, and he cashed it home good for 2. Just keep on doing that. 20 to 14 points in the paint. Able to slip past the defense there for 2. Off the backdoor cut by G.G. Jackson with a made layup. Nice find by Gilliard with an assist. Celtics with a possession. Holiday, low block, shovels down low. Cutter throws it down with a two-handed flush by Porzingis. There you go. That's how you go inside the paint and work out that way. Starting to realize that 7-3 is all the mismatches right now on the floor for KP. Top of the key with Gilliard. Bounce pass right wing. Dribbles up to the elbow. Gilliard across the floor finds Kennard. Kennard lobs it down low. Jemison, right-handed hook. No good over Porzingis as he altered it. Celtics with the ball. Tatum up the floor. Tatum, a spin move. Working on Roddy. Tatum inside. Dish out to the top. Porzingis. Outside to the wing. Quarter 3 in the air. Derek White right to the shoot. Delivers. It's good in the made 3. That's called ball movement. Right there for the Celtics. They lead by 7. Incredible possession. Tatum drove, kicked it out on top. Porzingis found Holiday at the wing, pushed it off to White in the corner. White took the 3 and drilled it. Celtics with numbers in the break. 3-on-2 off the steal. Derek White once again a hot hand tonight. Missed the 3. Tipped up strong. Rebound. Porzingis up and in. Got the bucket. Kristaps Porzingis with a big bucket off the offensive rebound. Missed by White, and a timeout taken to the floor by Memphis. 53 to 44. Down to 3:46 left to go, and the Grizzlies burn the timeouts. There you go. Porzingis starting to be physical, starting to be strong right now, and starting to lead his team to victory. Like what I'm seeing KP right now on the glass. Couple slam dunks off the pick and roll. He's got 12 points in 12 minutes right now for Porzingis. A big offensive rebound off his first offensive board of the night. I'm getting this game over on NBC Sports Boston. So, yeah, I'm in the New England region, so I can get this channel off of NBC Sports Boston. What's good? Bill in the stream. Welcome in. Glad to have you back in, man. Brad, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back in. And hopefully this is the momentum builder here for the Celtics. Boston led as many by 11 at one point in the first quarter. Now lead by 9. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. We get 100 plus right now watching. You guys, the legends here to stream. Really appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part here tonight. And it's been a good one here. A little bit too close for comfort. The Celtics attempting 23 threes. They've attempted 22s. They're 7 for 23 from the perimeter. They made 12 twos. They're 12 for 20 from 2. Just keep on attacking inside the paint and get it there. Yikes. Bad start for Providence. Thanks for the update there, Jeffrey. 26 to 16. Ooh, goodness. Just 16 points for PC in a road game. Yikes. That's not good. Really gotta find their offensive rhythm in the second half and see if they can make a comeback. Illinois taking on Nebraska. Nebraska's on the bubble. Nebraska can go up into the bracket and get themselves in a better position to be in position for Nebraska. Looking like that right now. 18 to 17 right now. Yes, I am. So yeah, I'll go back to that here. Yeah, so we're still doing the YouTube TV discount here. So I got that up if anybody's interested. So that is a QR code. Also, I got the link. I'll put the link in the chat here if anybody's interested. The link's also in the description below in this video too. But recently I switched over to YouTube TV so I could have the access to these Celtics games that I cover through YouTube TV, so I can get the channels to cover these games. If you guys are looking for an excellent streaming provider that covers all the action throughout the course of the season, feel free to check out YouTube TV. I got a good link over there through my refer a friend link for YouTube TV that allows you to save $116 on your first 3 months of YouTube TV if you're from the US. It has over 100 plus live channels on YouTube TV. Coverage with ESPN, TNT, Fox Sports 1. If you're from New England, you also get all the Celtics games on NBC Sports Boston if you subscribe over to YouTube TV. It's in the United States only, no contract or hidden fees. That link that I have for my refer a friend link is posted in the description of this video. It's also posted into the chat. I just posted that out. And also, it's on the QR code as well, where you can save as much as $116 on your first 3 months of YouTube TV. No contract or hidden fees. Cancel anytime. Limited time offer. It's available in the United States only. So, yeah, thanks so much for asking here. I'll do a couple plugs with my stream about that. So that's still going on. It's in the description of this video. We're down to 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Memphis just made a shot for a 2 as we came back from the timeout. Tatum gives it off to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Swoosh. That is good right there as he drills the 3 ball. So the first 3 months, it's like a discount that they have, so it's a much lower price than the usual $72.99, so it's much lower than that. The first month was 99 cents that I was able to subscribe for. Derek White down the hill to the rim gets the leaning layup there from point blank range. So yeah, so my month of January I got was for 99 cents with that first month off the discount, and then I believe the other 2 are around like $50 that it has instead of the $74.99. Tatum takes it and he makes it. Largest lead by 14, and the Grizzlies burn another timeout. Jason Tatum in the zone. Good shot making right there at the elbow. Took it and he drilled it. Timeout on the floor by Memphis. We're down to 2:02 left to go before halftime. All right, so going to go over a quick scoreboard update. So this is giving the Celtics now all the momentum in this game. They just took that momentum from the previous timeout, carried it over, and like what I'm looking at right now so far. And here's a key takeaway. Boston finally starting to get more into the paint. They lead points in the paint 26-16. They're 8 for 9 at the free throw line. Much better effort compared to Thursday. Thursday, they went 7 for 7 on free throws the entire game. First half tonight, 8 for 9 on free throws. 2 more free throw attempts than what they did in the last game. I got a quick thing for you guys. So yesterday, my basketball game that I covered in person, this is a ridiculous stat. So the game I covered in person, the final score was 97-81. The team that I covered, MIT, beat Coast Guard on Saturday. There were 51 free throw attempts in that game by MIT. They made 41 free throws. They had over 40% of their points came at the free throw line. It was wild. They went 41 of 51 at the free throw line yesterday in the game that I covered. It was wild. There were multiple players who fouled out. It was insane. The thing is that their opponent, Coast Guard, goes like 11 players deep, so they split up all the fouls. So they didn't have players fall out until like the final 2 minutes in that game. It was crazy. We get a foul here as we come back from the timeout. Scottie Pippen Jr. going to shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line for Memphis as we're down to 1:43 left to go. I believe they have add-ons there, Alex, for that. So I believe that's an add-on pay. I would research that up because I know League Pass is an add-on with YouTube TV, and I think they're offering it around the 40s right now. I believe it's around $45 for League Pass right now, past the mid-season mark for YouTube TV. They're offering that. I'll take a look and see because I believe it's an add-on, like extra channels, they have add-ons and stuff. Yeah, I used to have Sling as my provider previously, and they had like all different add-ons. So if you wanted like some of the extra channels, they have like add-ons to it. During halftime, once we get into halftime, I'll even like scroll through some of my channels and I'll let you guys know what I have currently for like channels there that come through YouTube TV, because I switched from Sling to YouTube TV at the beginning of the year. Good bucket there. Jason Tatum right to the rim scores. He's got 17 right now as we're down to 1 minute left to go. Pippen, his pass off the roll down, and either way, it's going to be an offensive foul. Derek White taking the charge. As White went down, it will go right back to Boston. Final 50 seconds left to go before halftime. Celtics up by 16, looking to add to it. Largest lead of the game. Tatum guarded by Hurt, top of the key. Duke versus Duke. Step back three in the air. Tatum. Oh, he hits it. Bang, bang, baby. Jason Tatum straight away at the top of the key. Takes the three, and he sinks it. 67-48. Tatum up to 20 in the zone right now as he is feeling it. Memphis scores the layup downhill to the rim by Scottie Pippen Jr. After a slow start, things have really started to click right now. 69 or 70 on this possession they're looking for going into halftime. Boston with the ball at the midcourt logo. Tatum. Tatum guarded by Roddy 101. Switch now guarded by Matthew Hurt. Tatum. Crossover. Dribbles. Step back three. Straight away. Tatum. And he buries it. Jason Tatum makes another one. 20-point advantage for Boston. Jason Tatum in the groove right now as we're down to the final couple seconds following. No good right before the buzzer. Tipped up. White, 3/4 court shot. Too short, and we close out going to halftime. The Celtics by 20. Right now at halftime, 70-50. Everything is clicking right now in this game for Boston. In the last 6 minutes left to go before halftime, everything started to finally click for this team, and now they are on a big, big run. Good momentum swing entering half for Boston there. Alright, so we go into halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover on the channel. And yeah, things looking good right now. Lottie, welcome in. Glad to have you back in. Yeah, big one for PC there against Creighton on Wednesday. Got to get past this game right now against Villanova. That's tough, 26-16, because both of those teams are bubble. I'm going to take the Niners for Sunday next week in the Super Bowl over the Chiefs. Nebraska looking good, leading Illinois at halftime 26-20 right now. So, couple first half stats, and then we'll get into some other stuff here. Jason Tatum, man, he is on fire. 23 points, 3 for 6 from 3, 8 for 13 from the floor. He's got 23 points in 19 minutes, putting up a clinic, just balling out against his opponents right now. 17 by Porzingis. It's on 6 for 8 shooting. Multiple dunks in the second quarter by Porzingis off the pick and roll. 11 points by Derek White. Horford's got 6. Holiday's got 5. Brissett from the bench has 6 in 5 minutes. He's been impactful. Pritchard's got 2. And Memphis right now at halftime, the top scorer's got 10 with Jacob Gilyard right now. David Roddy is 10 as well. So, yeah, this is more like Celtics basketball right here. Boston, 51% from the floor. The twos have been massive today in this game. They lead points in the paint 30-18 at halftime. 16 assists total. They're 37% from 3, 10 for 27 from the perimeter. Not the best, but not terrible either from 3. Tatum with a couple big threes late really pushed that number up, because it was at around like 26% at one point, and now it crept up to 37%. And also getting to the free throw line. That's been a key as well for the Celtics, getting to the free throw line. 8 for 9 at the free throw line. More free throw attempts than they had the entire game on Thursday. And then right now they've only turned it over 3 times, so they're doing a much better job taking care of the ball compared to that horrendous first half Thursday night against LA. Yeah, Tatum's in the zone right now. So they made 16 twos, they made 10 threes. They're 16 of 24 from 2. Like, they're just burning this team inside. Over 66% of their field goals have connected from 2-point range so far. Let's see what else we got. We got scoreboard updates here. A couple other games going on in progress in the NBA. 2 games that's gone final. These are the games that went final today. Suns winners over the Wizards 140-112, and then the Magic won over the Pistons 111-99. Yeah, Aaron Nesmith's doing pretty well. I saw that he's been like a top fantasy waiver wire pickup recently for Neesmith. Pacers looking good right now. They lead the Hornets 52-42. Clippers up over the Heat 41-36. Nebraska leading Illinois 26-21. That's a huge game because Nebraska right now is on the bubble for them. Yeah, that's awesome. That they got Theo Epstein back for the Red Sox. I heard that he's going to be like a part-time owner. And the good thing is that like he's from the area, like he grew up in the area. So it's always good to get like when you have ownership that's familiar with the area. That could really work out to help like reach like brand deals and sponsorships, which could be really helpful too. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to move up in the right direction as well. Just been a lot of changes with Boston sports recently. Patriots with a lot of stuff that they're having with changes now. Just hopefully they'll be able to get better improvement coming up soon. I actually don't get Nesson on there. I'll go through the channels here since we're at halftime. So it gets all the local channels. So ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. I get the CW on it, PBS, TBS, TNT. So it gets all the March Madness channels, TBS, TNT, True TV, CBS, and then ESPN, ESPN2, the SEC Network, ACC Network, ESPNU, ESPN News. It gets both of the Fox Sports channels, so FS1 and then FS2. If you're from New England, it gets NBC Sports Boston, so that's helpful. So I'm able to cover all the regional games now since it gets NBC Sports Boston. That's the big upgrade from Sling. Sling didn't give me that option to cover didn't give me that option for NBC Sports Boston, so that's a huge upgrade. And then it also has NFL Network on it. Also, NBA TV is on YouTube TV as well. So NBA TV is huge as well. That's got some good action as well. Big Ten Network's on there. CBS Sports Network. The Tennis Channel. We're getting into like more other stuff now that it has. So that's mostly it for sports that it has for channels. And then it has like other stuff like TBD, Charge, the Golf Channel. It's got a couple of Disney channels on there. Cartoon Network. It's got like a lot of movie channels. So it's got like AMC, BBC America is on there. Comedy Central, Freeform, FX, Hallmark's got a couple channels on there. MTV, Paramount Network is on there. That's not Paramount Plus though. Pop is on there. True TV just came up. USA. It's got some of the NASCAR races on USA that they do in the second half. National Geographic, Animal Planet, Discovery, Smithsonian, Travel Channel, Bravo TV Land, Court TV, E, Food Network, HGTV, ID, TLC, Game Show Network, and then a bunch of news channels, BBC, Cheddar, CNBC, CNN, Fox, HLN, MSNBC, Ion, Scripps News, The Weather Channel, Comet, Sundance TV. So it doesn't have MLB Network on it. I'm trying to see if that's... So it looks like... Okay, so I just brought it up here. So the MLB Network looks like that parted ways with YouTube TV last year. So in 2023, they stopped carrying the MLB Network, I guess. I wonder, like, if I put in, like, add-ons, if it has, like, add-ons, because I know they have something for, like, League Pass. Yeah, so unfortunately, it doesn't have MLB TV on it. I know, like, recently they've been streaming some of the games off of YouTube on MLB TV because there's now, like, a bunch of different ways, like Apple Plus. Oh, I wonder. I get this through my Roku device too, so I wonder about, like, certain apps. Yeah, so I don't have Nessun on this one. I'll actually see, like, what covers Nessun, because I usually don't watch baseball that much. Um, yeah, so I actually don't have Nessun on here. I think it's like Fubo TV, but yeah, what I was saying is that yeah, I usually don't, like, catch that much baseball for me anyway, personally. Yeah, a couple of games just recently tipped off. Yeah, it's good. It's much better than, because I was paying 40 for Sling TV, but I didn't have the Celtics games on there, and I didn't have NBA TV as well. So it was a lot more like college games. And the issue with the college streams now has been people have come in and started illegally streaming those college games. So once I switched over to YouTube TV, I was able to get NBC Sports Boston, NBA TV, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, SEC Network, Big Ten Network, um, ACC Network. All of those were on Sling. Sling just basically had ESPN, ESPN2 on theirs that I would get the stuff from. Yeah, wow, big win for Louisville last night. Florida's looking good for Braden there. Florida looking like they're going to be a tournament team this year. The Celtics closed out the first half on a 24-6 run, so they've got a big momentum swing. This was too close to comfort at one point in this game. Rockets T-Wolves just tipped off, same as the Thunder and Raptors. Both of those games are tied early on, 6-6 between the Rockets and T-Wolves. Raptors and Thunder tied up at 8-8. Heat and Clippers tied up at halftime. Low-scoring game there, 43-43. Pacers up at the Hornets at halftime, 55-44. Yikes. Oh boy. Yeah, Providence, that's not good. That's not going to help out their tournament chances at all. Yikes. I'd go with Florida State. Florida State's better top to bottom. I can't believe I'm saying this about Iowa State there. Iowa State, I can't believe I'm saying this about them, but they are much, much better offensively than how they've been the past couple of years. I think they're going to be a tough out in the tournament because they've always been known for their defense. They're still strong defensively, but their offense has taken a big step up this year. They've got some good guards on that team, so they're going to be a tough out in the bracket. Plus, that Big 12, there's so many good teams there in the Big 12. Like, this is how good the Big 12 is, that you're looking at Oklahoma missing the tournament, honestly. They could potentially miss the tournament outright for Oklahoma, and Clemson is in some serious danger. Both of those teams were top 10 at one point this season, Clemson and Oklahoma, and they have some serious work to do to make sure that they're in the bracket because they are slipping quickly, and both of them got losing records right now in the conference. I saw last week Clemson was a 4 seed in one of the bracketologist brackets. They're down to a 7 seed right now. They're going to keep on trending down for Clemson. I believe they're 4-6 in conference play in the ACC, which is not good. ACC is once again having like a down season. Like, they'll probably get just 2 bids, honestly, from the conference for the ACC. Virginia beat Clemson yesterday, and I don't think Virginia is a tournament team. So they're in the outside looking in, like the first 4 out group for Virginia. It's just so weird how the bracket's like set up right now because Washington State is on the outside looking in, which is random. Hey, what's good? Jay in the street, welcome in. Yeah, Bradley Beal, big game by him today. So here we go, starting off the third quarter. Boston on a 24-6 advantage, closing out the first half of action as Memphis just took the 3 and made it as we start off quarter number 3. Luke Kennard buried down the 3 ball. Derek White on the floor with Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford. White at the top, wide open 3, shoots it, missed off the back rim, too strong. Rebound controlled by Roddy. Memphis with a possession. G.G. Jackson drives, attacks, blocked by Porzingis. Tatum comes out with the basketball. Porzingis able to deny G.G. Jackson as we are underway for the first 30 seconds now of the third quarter. Tatum off to Holiday, into the hands Porzingis at the elbow. Bounce pass off to the cutter backdoor and deflected out by Jackson. Hey, what's good? Aaron on the stream. Welcome back in, man. Glad to have you back in. If you guys are back in on the stream here, if you guys are new, feel free to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Glad to have you guys join in once again tonight. And what a start here for Boston. It was close early on, but Celtics able to just find a rhythm. Final 5 minutes left to go in the second. Porzingis, tough shot as the shot clock was winding down. He missed it off the front iron. Memphis down by 17. Hand off to Kennard. Kennard swings it out on top off to Gilliard. Drives inside to pay his pass. Intercepted by Holiday up the floor here. Celtics 3-on-2. White floats it up over the top. Porzingis too strong. White no good. Too strong off the rim. And Roddy collects the rebound. Boston should be up by 19, but too easy of a bucket. They couldn't make it. The pass straight away hurt. Or that is Kennard on top who sinks it. 70-56. There's a swing in the game right now. 19-point lead it should have been by Boston. Now it's down to 16 because of the missed layup on their side. Horford looking to go up by 19. Looking to take the 3. No good. Misfired. It's a 14-point game. Check that. 19 and instead now it's down to 14. Kennard dribbles up. His pass deflected. Intercepted by Horford. Horford up the floor. Tatum knocked down. No call. Horford going to attack right to the rim. Scores up and then off the backboard. The whole defense just stopped playing there for Memphis. Jason Tatum away from the basketball in transition. Got knocked down. The referees with no call there. And then everybody from Memphis was just looking at Tatum and forgot to guard Horford. Horford with a wide open layup. Out of bounds as Roddy lost the handle. It's a turnover. Yeah, I caught most of that game yesterday. That was fun to watch. For Caitlin Clark at Iowa. Porzingis just missed an alley-oop lob. Porzingis lost the handle. Got to be strong with a basketball. And he threw it to the wrong player. He turns it over. Yikes. Just a comedy of errors to begin this third quarter for Boston. Oh, Porzingis almost blocked the 3 by Gilliard. Over to Kennard at the elbow. Back outside Gilliard. Try to shoot the 3 over Porzingis. He will. No good off the back rim. There by Gilliard as the Celtics come up with the rebounds. Derek White at the right corner. White off the screen set by Porzingis. Porzingis rolls down. White lobs it off to Porzingis. Too easy. Wide open dunk there by Kristaps Porzingis. What are you doing? For the Grizzlies, putting a 5'9" Jacob Gilyard on the switch out in the open to guard 7'3" Porzingis. They got the switch they wanted right there. The lob goes down to the low block. Horford comes along, bringing the double team to guard Jackson. Jackson at the corner now, wide open. Jacks up the three, off the back rim, no good. Horford collects the defensive rebound. Up the floor finds Tatum. Tatum crossover left wing, lost the handle. Right place, right time. Horford scooped it up though. Back over to Tatum. Tatum one-on-one at the left wing. Tatum takes the three, hand in the face, and he hits it. Jason Tatum, baby. Bang, bang. At the left wing perimeter, drills the triple. 77-56. Tatum in the zone. Celtics by 21. He's got 26. Jackson accelerates right to the cup. He scores with a right-handed layup. Yeah, and Creighton's going to want to bounce back too. Creighton lost against Butler. So they're going to want to bounce back as well. Providence in real danger, missing the tournament because it looks like Butler is taking their spot as Al Horford spots up and he takes it at the top of the three and delivers on the three. 80-59 now for 80-58 for Boston. So they get a 22-point advantage. Follow away Kennard. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound controlled here for the Celtics. Holiday at the right wing perimeter. Holiday dribbles towards his left. Now sends it off to Porzingis. Hand off to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing working on Kennard one-on-one. And Tatum lost the handle, turned it over. Unhappy about the call. He thought that Luke Kennard knocked it loose out of bounds. But the referees say it's out of bounds by Tatum. Celtics by 22. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Grizzlies with possession. G.G. Jackson working on Horford. Bounce pass goes to Roddy. Far side corner. Roddy skip pass. Intercepted. Jump the route was Tatum. Tatum jacks up a three in transition. Bang, bang. He hits it. Jason Tatum. A laser from downtown with a steal on the three. 83-58. Down to 7 minutes left to go in the third. JT's got 29 on 10 for 15 shooting tonight in the zone. Gilyard fires the jumper. Connects on it. Jacob Gilyard drills the three ball. 22-point lead once again. Tatum looking for the 30-plus burger. Jab step, fires. Off the mark, no good. A rebound control by Kennard. I know that you want to turn this into a three-point shooting contest, but you have a chance to melt clock as well. White, huge deflection right there. Holy smokes. Derek White deflected a pass that sailed into the 8th row of the seats of the TD Garden. So far up that the camera couldn't even catch where the ball was. And we go on a timeout on the floor. 6:28 left to go in the third right now. Boston by 22. Wow. Some active hands right there by Derek White. Jason Tatum in the zone tonight. 29 points, 10 for 16 shooting, 5 for 9 from 3. 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Tatum, plus 26 on the floor. Al Horford's the greatest plus-minus tonight at plus 31. He's got 11 points, 5 rebounds. 19 by Porzingis, 11 by White. Yikes. 41-19. Oh, man. Coaching Rhode Island, coaching in the NFL. Played at UMass. I think I might have heard about that. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I'm not exactly sure the name, though, of the guy who's from Rhode Island that's coaching in the NFL that played QB at UMass. So right now we're just on a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Once again, I did a little promo earlier. I'll do another one right now since we're in this timeout here currently. But recently I switched over to YouTube TV at the beginning of the year so I can get as many Celtics games as possible. And get more access here to more channels to be able to cover the basketball action here on my platform. But if you're looking for an excellent TV provider to catch all the action this season for sports, there's also got a bunch of other TV channels as well, along with movie channels. It has 100+ channels over on YouTube TV. Feel free to check out this great offer I have for you guys in the bottom right corner of this screen. I have a great deal over from YouTube TV. All you have to do, if anybody's interested, is scan the QR code, or you can click my YouTube TV refer a friend link in the description of this video. So that's in the description, my YouTube TV refer a friend link. I also got it in the chat as well, that they just posted it recently in the chat for you guys also. YouTube TV offers more than 100+ live channels. That includes NBA TV, ESPN, TNT, Fox Sports 1, Big Ten Network, SEC Network, ACC Network. And if you're from the New England market, and if you like to catch all the Celtics games this season, it also has NBC Sports Boston available in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. Many other channels as well, 100+ live channels on YouTube TV. It's available in the United States only, no contract or hidden fees, cancel anytime, limited time offer, and with my YouTube TV refer a friend link deal that I have there in the chat, you can save $116 on your first 3 months of YouTube TV. Back to action right now, Boston by 22. Passing off to the cutter, G.G. Jackson scores the layup. It's a 20-point game. Yeah, I would go with UConn right now. UNC has been playing red hot. They did lose against Georgia Tech, though, this week for them. Good bounce passes. That was deflected. G.G. Jackson collects the steal and dunks it home with a right-handed flush. 18-point game, 4-zip run by the Grizzlies. Yeah, I would go with UConn. A week ago, they crushed Xavier in that game. That really put the nation on notice who should be the #1 team, in my opinion. Purdue's been close. Purdue's played one of the toughest non-conference schedules in all of America for them, but they did lose a game against Northwestern early on in the schedule as the Celtics get it to drop down low. Porzingis having an excellent night. He's up to 21 right now as he got the bucket inside the key. Yeah, so they lost to Northwestern. Northwestern is projected as a 10 seed on the bubble for them. They played 2 close games to them because Northwestern's got some good guards, but somehow Northwestern lost against Chicago State in the non-conference late this season, which Chicago State's a Division I independent program. They're not even in any conference. White up the floor, floats up the runner, draws the contact and the foul. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here for Derek White. The clock stops down to 5:04. Hey, what's good? Ron in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. I love how the Celtics are attacking in this game tonight. Just able to go downhill on this team and start attacking. They've attempted more free throws than their entire game on Thursday and shooting the ball pretty well tonight when it's come down to the free throw line. First one's good by Derek White. Just above 80% so far tonight at the free throw line. Yeah, Providence must be so tired from that game against UConn. Like, that game dragged on for over 3 hours on Wednesday. Luckily, it's only like an hour bus trip to Gamble for PC, so they're lucky they didn't get back on a flight and fly all the way across the country like the Big Ten schools are doing next year. That's going to be insane. I'll get to my take on the conference realignment stuff once we get to the next timeout. But right now, Memphis down by 21 with possession. Top of the key with Trey Jamison. Jamison looking to hand it off. He hands it off to the top. Here's a 3 straight away. No good off the back rim. Missed by G.G. Jackson. And Porzingis collected the defensive rebound. Celtics still with most of their starters on the floor currently. Tatum, Porzingis, and White. The 3 starters out there alongside Cordet and Hauser. Down the lane. Tatum with assist. Porzingis with the layup in the foul. Porzingis for 2 plus 1 coming up at the charity stripe. Porzingis tonight showing that he is strong and he is much more physical down low tonight in a mismatch game against these Grizzlies. The free throw is good. Porzingis having an excellent bounce back game for him. Shot just 1 for 7 from 3. Today he's going to the paint. 9 for 14 in this game. 2 for 4 from 3. He is 7 for 12 for 2. A jumper from the corner missed by Matthew Hurt from 3. Celtics collect the rebound. Boston here to put a 90-plus spot on the board with the next made field goal. Tatum at the top takes it, and he makes it, baby. JT, top of the key, splashes down the three. 92-65. Jason Tatum, nothing but net tonight as he keeps on delivering. He's got 32, the game leader. Pippen Jr. sends it over to Roddy, top of the key. Roddy dribbles back edge of the midcourt logo. Roddy dribbles up, drives downhill over Cordat. Missed the shot, no good. Porzingis collects the defensive rebound. Tatum up the floor with 32. Tatum, 3:45 and under left to go here in the third. Tatum backs his way to the elbow. Takes the jumper, no good. Misfire, tapped to the bounds. Last touch by Cordat. Yeah, so Providence losing right now by a lot. Thanks for the update there, Jeffrey. Not looking good tonight for Providence. What's going to make me sick about that on Monday is when I see Washington State ahead of Providence in the bracketology as the step-back three is good by Scottie Pippen Jr. That's going to make me sick to my stomach that there's teams like Virginia and Washington State that have climbed past Providence in the bracketology groupings. Top of the key once again for Memphis. They slide it out left corner. Gigi Jackson spots up and sinks the three. 92-71. Back-to-back threes by Memphis right now, down to the final 3 minutes left to go in the third. Celtics with a possession. Jackson's got 16. Tatum off the Cornet screen. Takes the three, missed off the rim, no good. Jackson secures the defensive rebounds. Memphis with a possession here. Jackson dribbles up, drives at the low block, lost the handle, got it back though. Hand off to Roddy in the corner. Roddy backs his way on the White, dribbles to the low block. Roddy backs his way low post on the White, bouncing bodies, hook shot over White. That's good patience there for two by David Roddy as he gets to the fall. David Roddy built like a linebacker out there on the court. 6'6", 250 for David Roddy from the Colorado State Rams. Top of the free throw circle, Porzingis dish out to the wing. Derek White jacks it up. He splashes it. Drilling another triple for the Celtics. Derek White from downtown. These threes, they are dropping from the Great Blue Hill for the Celtics tonight in this game as they deflected. Intercepted White off the Tatum out in front of the pack, and he throws it down with a right-handed hammer. And a timeout taken on the floor by Memphis. 97-73, the early exclamation point in this one. Jason Tatum, 34 points tonight. A steal, nobody back in transition for Memphis. Tatum all alone, and he just is able to attack the rack and throw it down with a right-handed hammer. Timeout on the floor. Good bounce-back night tonight. Boston's only lost 2 in a row, once this season, all the way back in November. They started off the season 5-0, and then they went 5-2, losses against Minnesota and Philadelphia. Bouncing back, they have bounced back every single time. Every single time they have bounced back, ever since that loss. So they've only gone on one losing streak this year, and it was only 2 in a row against Minnesota and Philadelphia, November 6th, November 8th. After a loss, the Celtics have a 10-1 record this season. Oh, wow, that's awesome. So, Oliman, that's incredible, man. Yeah, that's great. Working up towards being monetized. That's awesome. Tatum with 34. 4 out of the 5 starters have scored in double figures tonight for the Celtics. 34 points on 12 for 20 shooting. 6 for 11 from 3 by Tatum. 8 rebounds, 7 assists. 24 points by Porzingis. Porzingis having a great bounce-back game as well. 9 for 15 shooting. 2 for 5 from 3, 4 for 5 at the free throw line. 8 rebounds by Porzingis with 2 blocks. 15 by Derek White. Been excellent tonight. 4 assists with a steal on the block by White. 11 points by Al Horford as well. 6 from the bench by O'Shea Brissett in the first half. 5 points by Drew Holiday today. He's got 4 assists. A steal and 3 rebounds for Drew. He's only attempted it 5 times. That's awesome, Christian. Best of luck there, man. That's incredible. That's awesome, man. So, yeah, best of luck on your job interview. Hopefully you'll get it there, brother. So, yeah, so a big reason why I wasn't streaming a lot over in the summer and in the fall, actually, because I was doing a lot of the in-person announcing, but when I was away from the in-person announcing, I was working constantly on like cover letters and resumes and stuff, applying for jobs. I'm still at the same job. The crazy part about it is I'm still at the same job now for 7 years, so I haven't moved on for my radio job full time. I got a couple job interviews. I applied for around 35 jobs in the summer. I got just 2 job interviews. The first interview that I went on in August, I after going through the interview process, I actually found myself not as interested in the job that much, so I stepped out of it after the interview. And then the other one, it was crazy. I interviewed for a college communications job. I applied for the job on January 28th. I got contacted the week before Labor Day for an interview. I applied for the job on July 28th. So it was July 28th I applied for the job. I get contacted on an interview on August 28th. My first interview was September 5th. I got called back for a second interview, which was September 23rd. And then I went on an in-person interview on October 5th. And I was down to the final 2. And they would tell me back a week later if I would get the job. They never responded back to me until Thanksgiving. So I ended up not getting that one either. Which in the long haul, it actually worked out for me because the company that I'm at actually was able to get me a good incentive winning around December. So I decided to stay at the radio station and I'm still at for now. But yeah, it was painful, like, cause before it was barely like you couldn't really make a sustainable income to like provide a good living. That's the thing. And I tried for like other applications, and some of the wages were even worse. Like nobody's gonna want to pay like work jobs that they're paying like $12-13 an hour for or so. Down to the final minute left to go in the third. Boston 97-73. Jumper no good. Missed off the mark by G.G. Jackson. Cornette came down with a defensive rebound. Pritchard attacks, circles around inside the paint. Bounce pass over to Cornette. Lobs it up over the top for Porzingis. Couldn't connect on it. Battle for the loose ball as we got a jump ball tie-up. We should, and we do right now. Yeah, and also within the last month, I sent out resumes and cover letters with my demos out to 2 Division I colleges over to the athletics communications people, and they just never returned my emails back either. Like, here's a good opportunity for me to I'm looking for announcing positions. Here's a good opportunity for me to be a part of your team and what I could add onto your team and stuff like that. Sending out my cover letter, resume, all my announcing demos that I do: basketball, baseball, softball, lacrosse, field hockey, water polo, swimming, and they just never call me back for those 2 D1 programs. Tatum at the top, took the 3, no good off the mark. Offensive rebound. Pritchard at the corner, sends it over to Hauser, slides it off to his right to Porzingis, into the hands to Tatum. TD Garden logo. Final 20 seconds left to go in the third. 5 in the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. Tatum dribbles up, lost his handle right there as he slipped on the floor, and Tatum down hard. Is he okay? Yep, he's okay. Good to see there. 12.9 seconds left to go. So Tatum got slipped up, and the Celtics picked up the foul. This will send Memphis to the bonus right now as they picked one up in transition. G.G. Jackson came up with a steal. And Matthew Hurt was fouled down in transition by Pritchard. So 2 shots here at the line for Hurt. First one's good. Or actually, check that. They're just going to give him 1. So they ruled it a transition take foul. Yeah, they ruled it a transition take foul, so it's just going to be 1. So that bonus means next time around, Memphis will be at the free throw line in the quarter, which, I mean, the Celtics are down to 13 seconds left. They're just going to close it out here in the final possession. Drew Holiday comes back on the floor as he will check right back in. Luke Cornett will take a seat on the bench for the final 13 seconds now of the third quarter, and Memphis will get the inbound back. So they roll to the transition take foul. One free throw there. Pippen drives, sends it off to Hurt, takes the three straight away, missed off the mark, tipped off the top of the glass, and the Celtics will get the ball back. So that's an over-the-back call picked up by Memphis. This will go back to Boston. Here's a three straight away. Pritchard at the buzzer, no good. Looking for the foul call, couldn't get it. Hands up in the air at the buzzer. He thought he got contacted, and now we will close out at the end of three. So 3 quarters in the book. Celtics taking care of business tonight. They lead 99-76 against Memphis through 3. Much better display tonight in this game for Boston. What's good? Relaxing music. Welcome back in. Thanks for stopping by. Much, much better game. Hey, really appreciate it, Bill. Thanks so much, man. I will check that out. I should be able to get like a notification or so that goes through email about that. So I'll check that out. Really appreciate it there, brother. You the legend, man. Gabriel on the stream, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Looking for 2 more rebounds for Porzingis in this one. Yeah, we'll see if they continue the starters out here. I mean, it's not 30 just yet, so they're up by 23. Yeah, this has been a good bounce-back game. It was a late surge that they had final 5 minutes of the second quarter. They really just was able to surge up and just surpass the Grizzlies. This was close for comfort for a while, like the first like 18 minutes of this game. It was very close compared to what it should have been. Yeah, they give me a discount when I refer people over. Alright, so here we go. We get back to action, everybody, as we're back into this game. Pritchard attacking inside and floated up the runner. They're going to call it on Pritchard here, pushing off to create space in the shot, so he just got called in the offensive foul. .23 advantage, Memphis with the basketball. And they almost lost it on the far side of the floor. Hauser almost came up with a steal. A couple players went down. Matthew Hurts on the hardwood as he hit the deck, same as Hauser. And now we have a whistle. So looks like it's going to be O'Shea Brissett. Yeah, O'Shea Brissett, the guilty party there, picks up the foul. So now it's gonna stay Memphis basketball. Yikes, down by 20 for PC. Yeah, that's not what they needed. Was a bad loss. As down low, the big man for Memphis powers his way with Jemison and gets the bucket. 99-78, Celtics with a possession. Cornett on the floor with Holiday, Brissett, Pritchard, and Hauser. They got most of the reserves out there. Are 4 bench players out there. Holiday's the only starter. Holiday looking to get more shots up. He's only got 5 points tonight. Off the steal, Memphis with it in the corner. Hurt sends it off to Pippen Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr., 11 minutes left to go, off to Kennard, top of the key. Kennard working on Pritchard, had it poke loose. Able to secure it, though, was Scottie Pippen Jr. 2 in the shot clock. Drives downhill on Pritchard, and he floats up the shot. Gets knocked down, gets fouled by Hauser. So this will be 2 shots coming up here at the line for Memphis. Scottie Pippen Jr., 12 points tonight. That's on 4 for 8 shooting from the floor. First one is no good. Spud out. Second free throw is good. 20-point game, Celtics with a possession right now. Tatum currently on the bench at the moment. Pritchard will take it up the floor here for Boston. They lob it down low to Cornette. Too tall, though, for his hands, but he was getting grabbed onto as the referees will blow the whistle, say that the Grizzlies commit their reach on the lob pass. So this will stay Boston basketball right now. Inbound to Holiday in the corner. Holiday at the left wing. Bounce pass down low over to Cornette. Cornette underneath. No good. Missed the first one. Good back though. Cornette throws it down with authority. But before they will erase the bucket, they'll say personal foul number 2 picked up this quarter, charge to Memphis. So this will send Cornette to the free throw line. They are going to get the shooting foul there for the Grizzlies. So 2 free throws by Cornette. First one's good. 100 on the board tonight for Boston. Second one's good. Bounce pass to a backdoor cutter, and Memphis missed the mark of the pass. They just turned it over. Brissett. They got numbers here up the floor for the Celtics as the Grizzlies aren't even back set defensively yet. Holiday up the floor, knows it, takes the 3. Brissett taps it right over to Cornette, puts it up and puts it through. They will not count it, though. They will say basket interference by Boston. This is getting sloppy lately. A lot of just choppy clock stoppages with the referees. Let's see. Basket interfere. Yeah, he touched the rim. O'Shea Brissett landed on the rim. Good call there by the refs. So he came up trying to tip it in. He came down with one of his hands on the rim and missed the shot by Brissett. Kennard dribbles up. Hauser stumbled as well. Kennard, jumper, mid-range, drills it. 101 to 81. Kind of a sloppy fourth quarter right now. Players falling and tumbling on the floor. A couple of odd plays with foul calls committed offensively and a basket violation. Powering his way inside. Holiday stripped going up in the shooting motion, and Holiday will earn his stripes here with 2 shots on the free throw line. So he targets the smaller Jacob Gilyard, just backs his way inside the paint on Gilyard. And Gilyard gets him up in the shot motion, and Holiday will shoot 2. So Drew shooting 2 at the line. First one's good. Yeah, I haven't said good call by the refs in quite a while on these streams, because usually it's been just some pretty bad calls recently that they've had. Yeah, there was a game, I think it was last week, the Blazers. I think it was the Blazers who were playing. They protested one of the games that they were playing. I think it was Blazers Thunder, the second time that they met up against each other. Last week or the week before, it ended up being a Blazers protest towards the end of the game. Missed shot off the turnaround by Kennard inside the paint. Celtics with it up the floor. Pritchard on the floor with Brissett. Namias Keita's out there as well. Sam Hauser, Drew Holiday, Pritchard, a crossover, dribbles up inside the key, up fake outside, passes off to Hauser, laces up a 3 left corner, no good, and the rebound controlled by Jemison here of Memphis. Down to 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Gilyard's pass broke it up Intercepted. Celtics collect the steal with Brissett. Brissett finds Pritchard. Pritchard going to slow down tempo. Crossover. Dribbles up at the left elbow. Outside finds Brissett. Brissett straight line dribble. Had the defense get back off the Pritchard. Shoots the three. Tipped up. No good. Offensive rebound. Right back over to Boston though. Pritchard going to slow it down. New 14 in the shot clock. Pritchard drives. Attacks downhill. And he gets fouled. Off the dribble drive here. And this will be free throws coming up for Peyton Pritchard. So he was in the shooting motion. That's number 4 now, picked up by Memphis this quarter. Boston with 2 personal fouls. Yeah, I'm actually digging that after tonight's stream here. Some hot chocolate. Quick update for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow for the Nets hosting the Warriors. Quick update on the next Celtics stream. I'll actually not be live this Wednesday. I get a game in person covering college basketball for men's basketball this Wednesday night. So unfortunately, I won't have Hawks against Celtics on Wednesday. I'll be back for my next Celtics stream on Friday. That will be Celtics hosting the Wizards. And that's the last game of a 7-game homestand. Boston will take on Memphis. Missed shot, tip to the corner. Memphis got it back though off the rebound. Before that, Pritchard made both of the free throws. Down to 8:15 left to go. Memphis jacks up a 3, missed off the mark again, and the Grizzlies shooting 11 for 33 from the perimeter. Jordan Walsh, first time on the floor today. Oh, he's explosive, receives the pass, cuts to the hoop, throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Good to see that right now. Some bench points. First 2 on the board for the rookie from Arkansas, Jordan Walsh. And Scottie Pippen Jr. gets the shot to bounce inside the key for 2. 11 seed right now for Fox Sports. Yeah, they're varying all over the place. Jerry Palma, CBS, doesn't even have them listed in. He's got Butler ahead of Providence. And then I'll check out Lunardi, what he has currently. Pritchard, 5 in the shot clock. Pritchard accelerates. Step back jumper, 15-footer. Pritchard, swoosh. Drills the 2. Peyton Pritchard knocks down a good shot. Lunardi's actually got Providence against Northwestern in a 10v7 matchup. Providence has the 10, and Memphis turns it over. That would actually be a good matchup right there. Providence, if they take on Northwestern. Like, I would be optimistic about that. If they get a 6, they're probably going to face a Mountain West school because Utah State, San Diego State, Colorado State, they're all drawing 6-seed lines on most brackets. Texas Tech right now is a 7 at the moment for them. So they're at a 10v7 against St. Mary's, who beat Gonzaga. Gonzaga would have to win their conference tournament in order to get in, as Sam Hauser drills the 3. 112-83 as Memphis takes the timeout. The Celtics having an outstanding night tonight. I had said here my pregame, just come out, take care of business, crush this team, and make the score be like 125-75. I mean, it's not that much, but I mean, they're still blowing them out tonight, doing exactly what the line had said to do. They came in 19.5-point favorites. They're taking care of business tonight in this one. Down to 6:56 left to go. Boston bounced back. They will be 11-1 this season for the Celtics, following a loss for Boston. Yeah, Villanova's just been, they're so unpredictable for Villanova. They've been all over the place this year. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover on the channel, I cover basketball action, play-by-play, mostly NBA. Going to be a lot more NBA here throughout February. Once we get into March, I do plan on covering college basketball. I haven't covered college that much within the past couple months because there's been a lot of the YouTube streams other people have illegally streamed, and it's been tough to find my live stream in the pack of like other streams that's showing the actual video for college. So that's why I've been covering a lot more NBA this time of year. But once we turn the corner into March, I do hope to cover March Madness for the NCAA tournament once again this year. 16 for 43 from three-point range. When the Celtics make 16 threes or greater, they have a record of 27-3 this season, and things looking good right now. Boston as well at the free throw line, 16 for 18. Excellent bounce-back game. The Grizzlies committed 17 turnovers so far tonight. Boston with 10. Celtics lead fast break points 19-7. Celtics lead points off turnovers 22-13. And Jason Tatum played 3 quarters tonight, and he has been in the zone. 34 points in 31 minutes by JT. 6 for 12 from 3, 12 for 22 shooting from the floor. 26 by Porzingis. He was also massive tonight. 10 for 17 from the floor. 11 points by Horford. 15 by White. Standing ovation during the first time out tonight for Marcus Smart, his return back to Boston. Memphis, just a lost season for them, unfortunately, for Memphis. John Morant played 10 games, suffered a season-ending injury. They didn't have Steven Adams at the beginning of the season. He recently got traded. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been on and off this season due to injury. They were missing 8 players tonight, missing their entire starting 5 that they usually have played this season for Memphis. They had 11 players that entered the game tonight listed on the injury report. 8 outs, 1 doubtful, and then 2 questionable entering tonight's matchup. David Roddy just got the bucket. He'll shoot a free throw coming up here. So Providence is not doing so hot. 60-48. Villanova leads with 2:48 left to go. The free throw is no good by Roddy. Queta came up with a defensive rebound. Celtics 5 on the floor. It looks like this. Jordan Walsh, Nehemias Queta, Lamar Stevens, Delano Banton, and Savi Mikhailiuk right now. At the left wing, Queta. Handoff, Mikhailiuk dribbles up to the elbow. Lob down low. Queta catches it. Physical big man. Queta, a right-handed baby hook, scores inside the paint for 2. It's a physical big man there for Queta. Second year out of Utah State. Got a lot of good physical tools. He's hoppy off the bounce as well. The floater missed off the back rim, no good by G.G. Jackson. Celtics collect the rebound with Banton. Banton up the floor, attacks inside the paint. Banton, turnaround, low block, too strong off the glass. Cleans it up, though, with a putback flush by Queta. Back-to-back buckets by Queta. He's been able to impact the game in severe ways, and he's looking like a leader out there on the floor, telling his guys defensively how to communicate. Queta closing out at the corner. Roddy dribbles up, turns it over. Queta disrupted that dribble, led to a Jordan Walsh steal. Walsh at the left wing, fires the pass, top of the key. Mikhailiuk steps into an open 3, missed off the mark, no good. Roddy collects the defensive rebound. Yeah, Memphis was hanging in for the first 18 minutes approximately of this game. They hung in, and they've actually been playing pretty well this season on the road. They're 13-13 on the road this season for Memphis, so it's not too bad considering their record's 18-31. They just can't win home games this year, which is odd for Memphis because you would think it'd be the other way around, that you struggle on the road and you'd win most of your home games. Offensive rebound by Stevens, no good off the miss there by the Celtics. Bounce pass to the corner. Mikhailiuk will try another shot again at the baseline. No, instead he drops it down. Beautiful bounce pass over to Queta, who throws it up with a hammer right there with authority. 6 straight points by Queta. Coming off the bench and the timeout on the floor taken by Memphis. 118-85. I know going into this season, the Celtics were me, myself included, talking about what Boston needed to add at the trade deadline. I thought for sure it would be front court reinforcements because losing Robert Williams, and then you got an injury-prone Porzingis from time to time. Horford's up there in age, and then Luke Kordat. Those are the top 3 options, Porzingis, Horford, and Kordat. Well, oh my, Nehemias Queta, he really come out this season and performed well on his 2-way contract. 6 points within a 2-minute span by Queta, all of them being slam dunks. He's a plus 11 right now during his short time on the floor tonight off the bench by Queta. Just, man, he's really just filled a role. He's got, it's good because he's still like learning a lot of the game, but like he's got like a body built for basketball, whereas he's just so physical. He can just wear you down for Queta. Just good to have a player like that, because if they need to dig into like a physical big man in the rotation for a playoff game, he can start to put like the other team on like notice and stuff with his prowess out there, with his strength on the floor, and his offensive rebound ability to be able to come up with putbacks and clean up shots and dunk it. He can tire out an opponent defensively and wear you down. Good game tonight by Boston. Great to see that everybody's able to make contributions tonight. That's exactly what I wanted. They got it. Yes, I'll be doing the game next Sunday. I plan on doing as well. Celtics against Heat. Yeah, so Memphis, 5-18 at home, 13-13 on the road. That 13-13 road record is better than, let's say more wins. This is crazy. The 13 wins by Memphis is the same amount of road wins that the Clippers have. That's insane. The Clippers are third in the West. The Clippers with a 13-11 home record. Memphis, or a 13-11 road record. Memphis is 13-13 on the road. So the Grizzlies got the same amount of road wins as the Clippers do, which the Clippers are third in the West. Just going to bounce up to the East. This is even more crazier right here. If you thought those same amount of wins were with the Clippers were from Memphis on the road was interesting. How about this one? Memphis has got one more road victory than Milwaukee this season. Milwaukee is 12-11 in road games. Memphis has won 13 road games this season. So, yeah, coming into this game, I wanted the Celtics to know that they needed to have a get-it-right type of game and take care of business tonight, because no matter who the Grizzlies are putting out there on the floor, this Memphis team has been low-key actually surprising when it's come down to road games this year. The issue has been home games, and they have a record of 5-18 at home. That's tied for the fewest amount of home wins out of a Western Conference team. San Antonio's 5-21 in home games this season. Corner three by Matthew Hurt, missed off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Memphis. Out to the corner again to Hurt. He'll try a three, missed off the rim short. Offensive rebound again by Pippen Jr. Roddy with a three at the wing, comes up short, and finally the Celtics on the third try collect a defensive rebound with Banton. Banton on the floor with Walsh, Mikhailiuk, Stevens, and Kada. Mikhailiuk takes the three and zips it through the cylinder for the triple. 121-85. 4 minutes left to go. Boston on a 20-4 run in the last 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And the 5 players on the floor, most of them are the Grizzlies starters that started off this game. That's how depleted they are for a roster. So it's just got a very young roster, not many players in the lineup in general today. They went with just an 8-man rotation, and these guys just got worn out throughout the course of this game. Watch out, Banton got it blocked out of bounds, and it actually left Banton last. So Banton looking around, he thought it was out of bounds by Memphis, but this will be Memphis basketball with just above 3:30 left to go. So I'll be back on tomorrow, so feel free if you guys would like to join back in tomorrow. I'll be covering Golden State against Brooklyn tomorrow night at 7:30. Quick update for you guys is I'll be out on Wednesday, so unfortunately no stream here on Wednesday. I got a game in person for college basketball I'm announcing out Wednesday. I got all the links if anybody would like to catch my games in person that I announced. I have all the links there for the next week over in the community tab. I got one on Wednesday at 7, and then 2 on Saturday at 1 and 3 for college basketball with a doubleheader for my in-person stuff. So the next Celtics stream will be on Friday night against Washington at 7:30. So I'll be off on Wednesday. Got a game I'm announcing in person. Corner 3 around and in. It goes down by Lamar Stevens. 124-87. The Grizzlies just scored previous to that. Skip pass to the corner. Hurt with another 3. Halfway down. Rolled around the rim and out. No good, though. Matthew Hurt is yet to make a 3 tonight. 0 for 6 from the perimeter. Celtics with a poor pass. Went off the backboard. Nobody collected it defensively from Memphis, so it went back to Banton. Stevens, fall away inside. A key came up short. Down to 2:20 left to go right now. Matthew Hurt really struggled with his threes at Duke. He had a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers. One of them, he had his foot over the end line in a tie game against Wake Forest that cost his team the game, where Duke lost against Wake Forest. Banton missed the layup. Tip-in is there for two, though, by guess who? Keita. Neemias Keita doing the dirty work on the glass. As easy as a rebound you can get offensively right there with a tap through. As that gets rolled on the stat sheet as an offensive rebound as well. Once he cleans that up. Gilliard, that is Pippen Jr. who makes it at the free throw circle. 126-89, down to 1:45 left to go in this game, and the Celtics came out. They led in the first quarter as many by 12. Memphis came back. Memphis made it interesting in the first 18 minutes, but the Celtics on a 24-6 run going into halftime had all the momentum entering halftime as Boston led 60-50 at the half, and in the second half they outscore the Grizzlies 59-39, a 20-point advantage for the Celtics here in the second half of action. And a really good bounce-back game for Boston. Got to improve to a record of 38-12 this season for Boston as they pick up their 23rd home victory this season. Fall away. That's goodbye. Svi Mykhailiuk, both feet behind the arc for the three ball. 129-89. Every single victory they've had this year has been by allowing opponents to under 100. They do that tonight in an excellent defensive game for the Celtics. Foul here called on the floor with 45 seconds. Jason Tatum in the zone. He finished with 34, 12 for 22 shooting, made 6 threes by Tatum. 26 by Porzingis in a great bounce-back game for him. Derek White with 15. 11 by Al Horford. Neemias Keita is up to 8 off the bench. Shots here at the free throw line and a bonus for Memphis. First one's good for Scottie Pippen Jr. On the other side for Memphis, 18 points by G.G. Jackson. Pippen Jr. just made the free throw, so he's up to 18 right now. Ooh, 129. That should be 90 on their end. 45 seconds left to go. Second free throw is good. Pippen Jr., the top scorer for Memphis, with 19. Off the roll down. Soaring up at the rim. Stevens gets the layup. Up and off the glass, good for 2. Dominant game tonight for Boston. Svi Mykhailiuk with an assist just a moment ago. Down low off the pivot, tough shot, no good, missed off the back rim by Jemison. A rebound controlled by Mykhailiuk for Boston, down to the final 20 seconds left to go. And the Celtics, they can just dribble out the clock. They control this game. 40-point victory. They came in as a 19.5-point favorite. They showed up. They played with Celtics pride, Celtics intensity, physicality, grit, emotion. Wore that Celtics uniform with passion and pride tonight, and they delivered as this game goes final. The Boston Celtics, 40-point winners tonight at home as they demolish the Grizzlies. 131-91 the final score. Thanks so much everybody for joining in, being a part here on the stream for this one. Bounce back in a big way. The Celtics improved to 38-12. Grizzlies dropped to 18-22. Boston 23-3 on their home floor. And the Celtics, following a loss, bouncing back, have a record of 11-1 this season, as they've only gone on one losing streak, and that was all the way back in early November. Thanks so much everybody for joining in, being a part in the stream for this one. Before I do sign off, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and ring that notification bell for future live streams. Quick update to my upcoming streams here. I posted out my schedule in the community tab up until tomorrow. I'll probably do another post on probably Tuesday night or Wednesday about my streams I do plan on covering up and through next weekend. But I'll have my next stream tomorrow between Golden State and Brooklyn at 7:30. The Celtics do play the Hawks on Wednesday. I'll be out, though, that night, so unfortunately I won't have that stream here for you guys because I got a game I'm covering that night in person for college basketball. So my next Celtics stream will be on Friday against the Wizards at 7:30. So that's the next stream for me for the Celtics. So upcoming this week, I plan on covering 2 Celtics games, Friday night against the Wizards, and then Sunday at the Heat. It's a 2 p.m. tip-off since the Super Bowl is later next Sunday. So that's at 2 p.m. next Sunday. Celtics take on the Heat. Thanks so much all for joining in. Feel free to come back tomorrow for Warriors against Nets. If not, I'll catch you guys in the next Celtics one, which I plan on being back on Friday night or so. I'll probably listen to the second half when I'm driving home after my game on Wednesday and tune in to hear how they do against the Hawks. But Boston tonight, the player of the game, Jason Tatum, 34 points, 12 of 22 from the floor, 6 made threes. Just a bounce-back performance tonight for the Celtics, and they win by 40 over the Grizzlies as this game goes final. We're going to close out, and we'll go to the channel members here to wrap up the stream. Alright, so all channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Warren, Rajib, I Am Ghost, Russell, John, Mark, Kelly, Oink Oink, Michael, Katie, Bradley, Derek, Sister Surround, Mario Guido, SD Sports Talk, Ice Ice Baby, Robin, and Melinda. Thanks all for joining in and being a part on this one. Tonight is the Celtics demolish the Grizzlies 131-91, the final score. Boston wins by 40. Jason Tatum with a massive game as he drops down 34, making 6 threes. Porzingis with 26, White with 15. Thanks for joining in, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday night.